This week, we want to take a trip to the northeast of Iran and introduce you to two historical cities named Kalat-e Naderi and Dargas. Kalat-e Naderi. Kalat-e Naderi is the centre of Kalat County and is considered one of the border cities of Iran located in the northeast of Khorasan province. Kalat means castle, stronghold and citadel. The fame of this beautiful city dates back to the Afsharid era and the reign of Nader Shah, hence it is known as Kalat-e Naderi. This beautiful city was once a place for storing jewels and valuable spoils, and it was the target of attack by Timur 14 times, but he could not conquer it. Kalat is situated among the heights of the Hazar Masjid mountains, which is why it is famous for being a land of impregnable fortresses, as these mountains protect it like a barrier. Now we will introduce you to some of the historical sites of Kalat-e Naderi. Khurshid Palace. Khurshid Palace, also known as Amarat-e-Khurshid, was built in 1151 AH by the order of Nader Shah Afshar. This building dates back to the early years of Nader Shah Afshar's rise to power. The construction of the palace continued throughout his reign, even to the last years of Nader Shah's life in 1160 AH, as indicated by the beautiful Thulith inscription of Surah Naba, which refers to this date. According to historical accounts, after conquering India, Nader Shah Afshar decided to build this palace and intended to seek help from Indian architecture in its construction. The stonework of this palace features designs of tropical birds and tropical fruits, symbolic of Indian architecture. The palace has 3 floors and 12 different rooms, each adorned with very artistic and beautiful plasterwork, indicating that this palace may have been the residence of the king and his family. The height of this structure was initially 25 metres, but due to the collapse of the 3rd floor, it is now only 20 metres. The palace is octagonal in shape, with the palace entrances located on its sides leading to the main hall. Khurshid Palace Museum, named Kalat Ethnology Museum, has been opened in the basement of this historical palace, covering an area of over 270 square metres. Like any other ethnology museum, the exhibits in this museum showcase patterns of life, occupations, professions, nature and talents, handicrafts, and traditional clothing of people from different regions of this area in Khorasan province. Argan Shah Tower. The Argan Shah Tower, dating back to the 7th century AH, is one of the gates of Kalat. The entrance route to the city from Mashhad passes through this gate. Argan Shah Tower is about 9 metres high and was built during the Ilkhanate Mongol period. This tower is built on a mountain to control the entry and exit to Kalat. The overall shape and brickwork decorations of Argan Shah Tower bear a resemblance to the towers of Karim Khan Citadel in Shiraz. The tower is cylindrical, and the entire facade of Argan Shah Tower is made of brick, with geometric patterns applied at different intervals using interesting brickwork. Due to the importance of this tower, it was restored during the reign of Nader Shah and also later during the Qajar era. Naderi inscription. The Argan Shah Gate is a narrow passage through which the initial entrance to the city of Kalat is made. Argan Shah Tower is located at the top of the gate on the western part of the city of Kalat, approximately 200 meters away from the tower. The Naderi inscription is a Turkish language stone inscription. The inscription is located at the entrance of the Argan Shah Gate, the old entrance to the city of Kalat, nestled in the heart of a mountain. The verses of this stone inscription, in praise of Nader Shah, which were composed by Golban Ashfar, the court poet of the Afsharid dynasty, were engraved between 1155 to 1157 AH by the order of Nader Shah. The height of this inscription from the river surface is 15 meters. Nader Shah intended for this inscription to be a memorial of the grandeur of his reign for future generations, but it seems that, unfortunately, like his other works, it remained unfinished with his death. This poem, consisting of 24 lines, begins with the mention and name of God and then proceeds to praise Nader. Kabud Mosque. The Kabud Mosque in Kalat-e Naderi, with its history of 300 years, is the oldest religious structure built in the Seljuk era. This mosque has been renovated by Nader Shah Afshar and other kings. In terms of geographical location, this mosque is approximately 200 meters away from Khorshid Palace and the Kalat River. Daragaz. Daragaz is one of the ancient cities of Iran with a long and illustrious history. Daragaz flourished during the reign of Nader Shah. However, due to hostilities with the Turkmens, the city was attacked and destroyed. In this clip, we aim to introduce some of the landmarks of this city to you. The Naderi staircase. Nader Shah Afshar, one of the greatest kings of Iran, established his headquarters in the heart of the Alborz mountains and ordered the construction of a road on the mountain to navigate this difficult path, now known as the Naderi 1,000 Steps. This staircase is approximately 1,000 meters long, with each step ranging from 2 to 3 meters in width. The height of each step is around 10 to 20 centimeters, and the depth of the step 70 to 100 centimeters. The total number of steps, counted from top to bottom, was 1,100. The staircase is formed on a single piece of riverbed stone without any cutting. Gabbar Cemetery. The Gabbar Cemetery is located 20 meters northwest of Daragaz. According to ancient texts and sources, its history dates back to the 6th to 9th centuries and the Ilkhanate period. These texts mention Zoroastrian and Magi under the name Gabbars. This group of Zoroastrians migrated to Daragaz during the Ilkhanate era and settled in the villages of Julfa, Kirabad-e-Markazi and Pelkanlu, likely leading to the cemetery being known as the Gabbar Cemetery. Chehelmir. Chehelmir boasts untouched, pristine nature, with its abundant trees creating a play of light and shadow. The The convergence of two mountain ranges has resulted in creating extraordinary and unspoiled scenery in this valley. The flow of a river originating from the heart of the mountain has provided the necessary moisture for plant growth. The majestic trees in the region bear witness to its centuries-old history. Legend has it that in the distant past, 40 men, in Kurdish Chehelmir, pursued the harassment of 40 young girls. As the distance between the men and the young girls diminished, one of the girls wished for the men to turn into stones and the young girls into trees to preserve their chastity. The existence of large stone pieces in a part of the valley, according to elderly locals, supports the validity of this ancient legend. Furthermore, the presence of 40 oak trees on the mountainside in the village of Yadagir has reinforced the belief of the area's residents. Chehelmir is considered a pristine and natural area within the Tandure National Park. Along the path leading to Chehelmir, there is a historical structure called Rajabay Castle, which experts believe dates back to pre-Islamic times. Therefore, it can be concluded that Chehelmir has a long history, but a significant period of human use has not passed. I hope you found that interesting and enjoyed it, and look forward to seeing you again next week.